Stop buying overpriced home cinema gear. You're being charged thousands for a name brand, while Ultimia is doing this for half the price. Check this out, the SkyWave X70, a 7.1.4 channel monster with 980 watts of peak power, a 10-inch subwoofer that hits 20 Hz. You're getting 12 drivers, including up-firing Atmos modules and wireless rear surrounds. But a massive sound needs a massive image. That's where the Poseidon E100 comes in. This is a DLP projector with 1800 ANSI lumens, and the image is surprisingly crisp. It has a sealed optical engine, and it's whisper quiet, literally under 25 decibels. It's like having a 300-inch TV that you can actually carry with one hand. But here's the reality check. To keep the price this low, there's no TTS support on the soundbar and no eARC port on the projector. It's pure hardware over fancy licensing. Are these the ultimate budget kins of 2026? Let's find out. Today, I'm reviewing two products from Ultimia: the SkyWave X70 Soundbar and the Poseidon E100 Projector. Together, they cost less than my Sonos Arc Ultra setup alone. But here's the thing, people online are skeptical, so I tested both for 2 weeks. Just to be clear before we continue, this review covers two devices, but this video isn't meant to push them as a bundle. It's more about showing you what Ultimia is doing at this price point and how each product performs on its own. Let's start with the SkyWave X70 Soundbar. This is a 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos system. That means 12 speakers total. The main bar has 8 drivers. 2 up-firing on top, 6 front-facing, plus 2 tweeters with something called MRF technology that's supposed to reduce the harness at high volume. Then you get 2 wireless surround speakers. Each has 2 drivers, 1 fires to the side, 1 fires up. And the subwoofer, 10 inches, dual magnets, claims to hit 20 Hz. Everything connects wirelessly over 5 GHz. No cables between the speakers, just power outlets. Total power 980 watts peak. Max volume over 102 decibels. Price $699 USD or €606 in Europe. On paper, this shouldn't exist for $699. Now the Poseidon E100 Projector. DLP technology, native 1080p, not upscaled, real 920 by 1080. It uses a 0.47-inch Texas Instrument DMD chip. Brightness 1800 ANSI lumens. That's actually bright. The optical engine is sealed, IP5X rated. Dust can't get in. Noise level under 25 decibels. Basically silent. It's also small, 198mm wide, 187 deep, 155 tall. Weighs about 2.4 kilograms. Price $799 in US dollars or 848 in euros. Let me talk about the unboxing experience for the X70 because honestly, it's really well done. The soundbar is 3 pieces. Each piece is wrapped individually. There's a thick foam protecting each section. No chance of damage during shipping. The 3 pieces snap together. You align the connectors, push them in, then twist them to lock. It takes maybe 10 seconds, and once assembled, it feels solid. Not wobble, no gaps, just one clean bar. I was honestly surprised when I did this. Then you have the surround speakers. They come in their own foam inserts. Each speaker has a gold accent ring. They are labeled left and right, so you can't mix them up. The subwoofer is in its own compartment. This thing is massive. 428mm on each side, 300mm tall. It's heavy too. The box is protecting it well. Thick foam on all sides. The finish is matte black. Looks clean, not plasticky at all. Then there's a separate box with all the extras. HDMI cable, optical cable, power adapters for everything, the remote, plus the user manual. Everything is organized in its own section. No loose cables floating around. No hunting for parts. Ultimia clearly put thought into this. It feels like a premium unboxing experience. Way better than I expected for this price point. So that's the unboxing. Now let's talk setup. Setting up the soundbar is stupid easy. Connect the bar to your TV with HDMI eARC, plug in power, plug in the subwoofer, plug in both surrounds, turn it on. Everything pairs automatically. Took me about 2 minutes. But here's the catch. The surrounds of course needs power outlets, so you need 4 outlets total. 1 for the bar, 1 for the sub, 2 for both surrounds. That's annoying if your outlets are far from where you want the speakers. The soundbar, once assembled, is 1100mm long. That's 43 inches. It's really lightweight, but it doesn't feel cheap. The materials are quality. The modular design is actually smart, makes shipping easier. The projector is even simpler. Plug in the power and turn it on. It has autofocus, pointed at a wall or a screen, and it focuses itself in seconds. It also has 60 auto keystone correction. That means if you put it on a shelf at an angle, it fixes the image automatically, makes it square. Throw ratio is 1.2 to 1. So for a 100-inch image, you need about 2.6 meters distance. Maximum screen size, 300 inches. Minimum, 20 inches. The lens is 100% offset. That means it angles with the bottom of the image. No need to tilt it down. Now let's talk about the Ultimia app, because this is where the X70 really shines. You download the app on your phone, it connects to the soundbar, and then you have full control over everything. You see volume control, input selection, power button, but the real magic is in the settings. There's a 10-band equalizer. You can adjust every frequency range, from deep bass to high treble. Want more mid-range? Boost it. Want less bass? Drop it. The control is incredible, and it responds in real time, no lag. But here's the coolest part. The app has 121 preset sound profiles, 121 different tuning options. There's presets for different room sizes, different music genres, different movie types, action movies, dialogue-heavy shows, classical music, rock, jazz, gaming profiles, late-night modes. You can try dozens of profiles. Find exactly what sounds best for you. And if you don't like any of them, make your own. Save it, name it, and switch between them instantly. You can also control each speaker individually. Want the surround speakers louder? Adjust those. Want less bass from the sub? Turn down just the sub. Want the up-firing speakers to do more? Boost just the high channels. Most soundbars let you adjust bass and treble, maybe the surrounds. This lets you adjust every single speaker independently. The app also lets you adjust display brightness on the soundbar, turn the LED screen off completely if you want. You can update firmware directly through the app, check battery level on the remote, and more. Let's talk sound quality. I tested the X70 with movies, TV shows, music, and games for 2 weeks straight. First impression, this thing is loud, way too loud out of the box. I had to turn it down immediately, but once you dial it in with the app, it sounds excellent. Dialogue is clear, even when explosions happen. The center channel does its job. The surround speakers actually work. I can hear distant sound from behind me. Footsteps, ambient noise, rain, the upfiring Dolby Atmos content sounds impressive. I threw on a few movies and my couch was shaking. Now the subwoofer, this is the star. It hits hard. My couch vibrates. My floor shakes. I tested it with water glass. The water was jumping. Low frequency response feels legit. Deep bass in movies come through. Explosions have weight. Music sounds good too. But here's the problem. No DTS support. If your Blu-ray player outputs DTS, you need to change it to PCM. Then the soundbar upmixes it. That works, but it is an extra step. I compared it to my Sonos Arc Ultra. That setup cost me 2,000 euros, over 3 times more. The Sonos has better build quality, better ecosystem, more premium feel, but sound, the Ultimia has more bass. For movies, I think the Ultimia wins. For music, the Sonos wins, but not by much. Now the projector. Image quality is solid. Colors look good. Brightness is legit. I tested it in different lighting, pitch black, dimmed lights. Full daylight in the dark, image looks great, bright, sharp, good contrast for an LED projector. The 1800 lumens holds up. Full daylight, you can see the image, but colors wash out. Not ideal. And yes, I tried watching football in broad daylight. Could I see it? Barely. Would I recommend it? No. But the fact that it's even possible, that's impressive. The sealed optics thing is real. I've tested projectors where dust gets in. Image degrades over time. This won't have that problem. It's also whisper quiet. I measured around 23 decibels. You won't hear it during quiet scenes. Autofocus works perfectly. I moved it 3 times, it refocused itself every time. No manual adjustments needed. Keystone correction is powerful. I tilted it, offset it, the image stayed square. It has Google TV built in, Netflix, YouTube, all the streaming apps work. That's convenient, no need for external devices. But there are compromises. It's 1080p, not 4K. For 848 euros, that's expensive for 1080p. Yes, it accepts 4K input, but it downscales to 1080p, so you're not getting full 4K detail. Second, no eARC port, just regular HDMI. So if you want to use the soundbar, you need to connect them through your TV. The projector and soundbar don't connect directly, unless you decide to connect them using the Bluetooth function or with the optical audio cable included. And I've tested both and they work just fine. But just keep in mind that when you use Bluetooth or optical, you'll miss out on Dolby Atmos sound. But for 848 euros for home cinema use, it's solid. The brightness is the real winner. Most budget projectors claim high lumens. Then you test them, they lie. This one, it's real. Let's talk pricing reality. The X70 costs 606 euros and 699 in USD. Competitors cost way more. Those sound better, build quality is better, DTS works, but they cost more than double. For someone on a budget, the Ultimia makes totally sense. The E100 costs 848 euros. In the US, 799. Competitors at 1080p cost around 500 to 700 euros, but those are portable with much lower brightness. So for a dedicated home projector at 1080p, 848 euros is actually competitive. But honestly, these work better as a separate purchase. Soundbar for your TV, projector for movie nights, not really designed as a bundle. It makes the most sense if you already have a TV or 4K projector that supports the eARC. Ultimately, the soundbar is a great addition to a TV setup. Final thoughts. These products prove something. You don't need to spend thousands for a good home cinema. Are they perfect? No. The projector should be 4K at this price, but they work. The projector is bright. The X70 sounds incredible, and that app, game changer. Look, I've tested dozens of soundbars, and this X70, it surprised me. For a total price less than my Sonos Arc Ultra alone, you're getting a complete setup. Ultimately, you're getting incredible value at this point. My recommendation, if you're buying the soundbar, do it. It's impressive for $699, especially with that app. The projector, only if 1080p is enough, and you don't need eARC. Would I buy them with my own money? The soundbar, yes. The projector, I'd want 4K and eARC for a bit of extra money, but that's me. Your needs might differ. If all this sounds like something for you, I've put both links in the description so you can check them out for yourself. If you're interested, you can purchase them directly from their website. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.